Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's odd. Okay, now my sound is good. So I'm always going to show a chair option or a low impact option. We're just shaking the rust off. This is just 2 minutes, 2 minutes here. Yeah. Please stay safe. Oh, shut up. He is truly hiking. He's got a backpack on, and I think there's like 30 pounds of med balls in there. Stay safe today, please. If you have balance options, just have something nearby to hold on to. I like you to be as vigorous as you can, but I want you to be safe. There we go. Yeah, we always say these first 2 minutes, you can warm up however you like. You could be doing burpees. Don't be making sandwiches, though. It's not the time to warm up with sandwiches. Dagwood, you are a Dagwood.
So I thought I might throw you in the back, and you can warm up.
Oh, there you go. Suddenly, Amber, you changed our view. I'm seeing myself huge. Amber, if you want to change that back to gallery view for me, it's okay, but make it whatever is best for your folks.
I don't know. I kind of like being big.
God, we look ginormous there, don't we?
Okay, that's your 2 minute of nice, gentle warm up.
Yes.
Let's get into a workout, gang, and we're going to stretch a little bit and do some active movement for joints.
Yeah.
We call this picking apples. We're going to reach with the left arm up high, like we're reaching up for an apple, and then we're going to reach down low with the right arm. So I'm reaching up with one, reaching down with the other. Good. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. So we're just going to reach with the other arm. This is Jackie's favorite.
I do love this one.
I know. We're going to do all your favorites today, Jackie, because
I love you for that.
you think you're the boss.
I am the boss. There's no thinking about it.
One more time each side. Oh, we'll see about that.
You know, I'm going to mess with our screen just a little bit, just to see.
And then the other side one more time.
Yeah. All right.
Nice. Okay, let's grab an imaginary rope over your left shoulder, and we're going to pull it down towards your right foot. So this can be done seated or standing. We're just going to get some nice big movements in. I'm reaching, stretching, and coming down.
And when you're reaching up, you're looking up.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You know what? Brenda Castle's on, and she needs to get a gold star today because she's already trained with us once.
And so is the Team Absy is on.
Team Absy's on now.
They're on
gold stars for the Absys.
Twofers.
Jane gets a gold star.
I know.
Let's reach over your right shoulder and down towards your left foot. Right shoulder.
Hey, Jackie, is that view better for you?
Foot.
That view is beautiful
All
right now,
up.
Amber. Thank you.
All the way down. Give me a couple more. We go for range of motion. We go for as high as we can and as low as we can. Again, this is a warm-up. Don't think for a second that's the toughest thing we're going to see today, because it ain't, okay? All right, let's do some side steps. So I've got a nice wide stance, and all I'm going to do is just take a step and another step. So maybe just a couple steps each direction, and then another step back.
Now, if you're seated, you can take nice big steps and rotate around your chair.
Yep.
Or you can stand behind your chair.
Absolutely.
Take some side steps.
Do this along your kitchen countertop. Yeah. That's a good thing to
do. Don't get me out of the screen, man.
Okay, all right. We'll see what happens. We'll see how you do that. All right, so we're not in a hurry. We're taking one big step at a time. But it is lateral. We are moving sideways. How about another 15 seconds, gang? Another 15 seconds. Nothing we do today should be dangerous, right?
Nothing should be dangerous.
We're not doing this out in the middle of a street with a bus coming at us. So safe place.
Take care of yourself.
You always have something around you if you need to grab something. Just bring a chair over. Okay, some shrugs. We're going to go circles with your shoulders all the way up and around. From the side, it looks like this. I'm going down and up.
We're just doing a nice joint warm-up, guys. It will get a little bit more vigorous.
And reverse them. Reverse them. Bert's on. Nice to see you, Bert.
Bert. We love Bert. Bert.
And this is your time zone, so that's great.
Bert, thank you for such kind words. I read them as beautiful.
Okay, so we're gonna go elbows come up, thumbs go up, and I'm looking up. So we call these Y me's. We're making a big Y with your body. Elbows up, thumbs go up. Let's go elbows up, thumbs go down.
Still looking up.
Still looking up. Elbows up, thumbs go down. All right. We are ready to rock and roll, Jackie.
Not quite yet.
Oh.
We are not quite ready to
What's
rock
up
and
with
roll.
that?
Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to work on short-term memory during
Love
this
it.
class. So what we usually do at the beginning of our classes, Amber, can you allow me to share my screen?
You know, I didn't remember that.
You know what? You're just lucky I'm here. Amber, you just have to enable me to share my screen.
You
And
should be good to go.
Okay. We are going to show you 4 words and a number, and you are going to put them into your memory bank and pull them out later. All right, gang, you should be able to see these. Yeah, they're good words. The first word is
Bicycle.
bicycle. The second word is corn.
What are they doing?
What
there?
are they doing there?
They're detasseling.
Yes, when we were there, our Uber driver, who happened to be named Ted, showed us people detasseling corn. It was like
apparently that's the rite of passage
90 degrees
in
there.
Grand Island,
Yes.
Nebraska.
In Grand Island, and that is one of the words.
Yep.
And then the last word
Well,
is, how could we not? Amber,
it's not a word.
it's not
not a verb or a noun.
it's not a jewel either.
It is a jewel.
Well, she is a jewel.
It's Amber.
So, there's the 4 words, gang. Put them into your head. Bicycle, corn, Amber, Grand Island. Figure out a way to connect them. We're going to pull them back
Yep.
out.
And then we've got a number 02354. 02354.
5-4.
Okay, so Jackie, I think what I'm going to do to try to remember this is I'm going to try to remember the words, kind of how they appear with me, and relate it to the picture. So
Okay.
bicycle, corn,
hmm
Amber,
Mhm.
Grand Island,
Mhm.
and then the number is going to be tough for me. I'm going to think of it as a zip code.
All right.
02354. 02354.
There's no 1 in there.
There's no one in there.
No one in the
And
number.
the 5 and the 4 are backwards.
All right. So,
Okay, so let's see how good we do.
all right.
All right, we're going to stop sharing. I think we need to get Ken Ernie muted.
Yeah, I think we need to remute every.
No offense, Ken.
Yeah,
we love you,
Ken.
but we need to mute you.
We're getting feedback. We're getting feedback from people that aren't
Ken's just
muted.
that loud, boisterous guy, right?
Ding dong.
No, he's not.
We should
right.
be good. I'll make sure I mute as we
Right.
Fantastic.
Okay,
Superman's
so
on.
we're just going to put that in the back of the memory
Yep.
bank, and let's keep moving. So cardio number 1, gang, we'd like interval training. And interval training, all it is we're going up a little higher, and then we come back down, and we go back up a little higher, and we come back down. We're going to do a 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So that means I want you to work hard for 30 seconds, and then we're going to take a break for 30. And then we're going to go back up for 30 seconds, getting your heart rate up safely, and then we're going to come back down.
Why are we getting their heart rates up?
Well, that's a great question. You know, getting your heart rate up actually affects your brain positively. And when we get your heart rate up to a certain point, there's a lot of neuroplasticity going on in your brain. And that means you're protecting brain cells. You're growing new brain cells, and the neurons are connecting with each other better.
So you're rewiring your brain
You're
right
rewiring your brain.
after your heart rate is up, and high intensity interval training, which is what we're doing, HIIT training, is the best way to do that. So
Yeah, and we discovered that
after it.
years and years
Oh,
and
yeah.
years ago. All right, so 30 seconds of getting your heart rate up.
Mhm.
Now, getting your heart rate up should not be dangerous.
no.
Hang on to something, okay? This is not dangerous. I'm gonna go walk in place for my first one.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
going to stay seated.
We're on. We're up for 30 seconds. I'm just going to take big steps. I'm walking in place. Could I go for a hike? You know it.
Sure
I got my
you could.
backpack. I could
Yes,
certainly
you
go for a
could.
hike. Awesome.
But you could do whatever you want. Even
Sure.
if you have equipment in your home, a treadmill or elliptical, go do it. Walk
Absolutely.
outside.
Yeah. If you got a bike, get those clothes off that bike and get on it.
Don't take your clothes off. Just take your clothes off the bike.
Hey, you can take that however you want. That's your time. That's 30 seconds. All right. So that's a 60% effort level. It's about the same effort as just a fast walk. Let's take it up 1 notch, Jackie.
Let's take it up a notch.
Okay, so we're going to go to 70% of your effort level. Now, I walked, I did some high knees.
Mhm.
I'm going to run in place, and that's going to be about 70% for me.
I'm going to add some very light weights. I have 2-pound weights in my hand, and I'm going to do a clean and press from the chair.
I'll tell you,
for mine.
Nebraskans are tough people. They can handle all this.
Yeah, I know
Okay,
they can.
here we go.
Here we
30
go.
seconds starts now. Okay, so.
You're working. Come on, gang. We know Nebraska can do this.
Absolutely.
And our friends from Columbus.
Oh, yeah, and all over.
All over from Florida. Come on.
Saturday never looked so good.
Yep.
Here's
Come on.
3, 2, 1,
Woo.
and 0.
Nice job.
Okay,
Nice
so
job.
70% gets you to a point where you go, you know, I'm just
I
getting
am a
out of
little
breath,
winded. Yeah.
and I feel like I'm exercising.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fantastic.
So we got your heart rate up.
Gang, Jackie's the queen of showing you stuff to do seated, okay?
Yeah.
She is.
You can always get your heart rate up seated. Trust me.
Don't tell her this, but it's because she likes to sit around a lot and let me do all the work.
Oh my God. This is what I deal with. It's what I
Okay.
have.
All right. Let's show these great folks some multitasking. Okay, and we
Multitasking.
know from experience that multitasking helps with memory.
Yeah.
And we also know that it puts you back in the driver's seat. So if you feel like you're kind of out of control, you've lost control, and I'm just going to let you define that.
Mhm.
However you define that, this kind of exercise puts you back in the driver's seat, and it works so well. All right, let's have a little fun with this one.
Oh, well, we always have a little fun anyway. So yeah,
Always
let's
have
do
a little
it.
fun. Okay, so there's a great game, Jackie, that my brother plays all the time. And I can't tell you this, but he plays it for beer.
Stop
but
it.
anyways, that's
Stop
beside the point. It's rock, paper, scissors.
Everybody knows that game.
So
rock,
when
paper,
we play
scissors.
rock, paper, scissors, here's your rock. That's the rock, right? Paper is here, and then scissors becomes this, okay? Scissors is this. So we go rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Let's do it one more time. Rock, say it out loud.
paper, scissors.
Okay, and the game is called rock, paper, scissors.
Sure
So
it is.
That's the order that we always say. You go,
Yep.
hey, you want to go play rock, paper, scissors? You don't play, let's play scissors, rock, and paper.
We don't do that.
We don't do that.
No.
We say, let's play rock, paper, scissors. So we're going to number these.
Yes.
So rock becomes 1, paper becomes 2,
2,
scissors becomes 3.
3.
So now we're going to go 1,
1, 2,
3.
3. Same movement
1,
with your hand.
2,
2,
3.
3.
One more time.
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Okay.
How'd
You can
that
also
feel?
use a rock to punch someone.
Listen, it's
Maybe get you out of the way.
You know
Let
what?
me just teach this myself, Kathy.
You know
Okay, let
what?
me just teach this myself. All right. So when we do rock, paper, scissors, we're going to go, oh!
Do not push me out of the screen, honestly. Guys, we are a team, and come on, little dude.
Okay,
Come on
Jackie.
back.
All right. I'm here.
Sorry about
Why
that.
don't I just stay down
Sorry
here?
about that. It just came out of nowhere. It
All
just came out of nowhere.
So what can we change? Because we've got to make things more complicated. We've got to have a little bit of short-term memory in
Right,
here.
right.
We've got to have some things going on at the same time. So why don't we do this? When we throw rock, when we say 1,
Uh-huh.
okay, we're going to say it really loud.
1 is loud.
1 is loud. 2 is soft.
Paper.
And 3 is loud. Okay, so it'll sound like this. 1,
1,
2,
2,
whoop. 3.
3.
See, it's even hard for me.
All right.
1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Okay, now faster.
Okay.
1,
2,
3.
3.
1,
2,
3.
3.
1,
2,
3.
It isn't easy,
All
gang.
right. Now, we're going to mess you up by slowing you down and speeding you up.
Yes.
Okay. So here we go. 1,
2,
3, 1, 2, 3, 1,
2,
3, 1,
2,
3. Okay. Were you able to keep up? Okay. So now we've got to start trying to think, okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, rock, paper, scissors, but also now I'm getting my voice volume up and I'm bringing it back down.
And we like loud voices here.
We do like loud voices.
We like loud voices.
All right. So let's add one more component to this.
Let's take it a level up. Take it up a notch.
Are we ready for this? We can handle this.
Yeah, I don't see smoke coming out of anyone's ears.
If you don't do it right, Jackie's going to punch you in the gut. So don't worry about it. It's kind of like a fly punching you anyway. So. All right. Let's add some high knees to this.
Okay.
You know, we can just stand in place. We can sit for this.
Yeah, you can sit.
Perfectly fine
you can
sitting
sit
for
and do
this.
high knees.
All right, so let's do this. Let's go back one step. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Are we still doing a high knees?
Yeah.
1, 2,
2, 3.
One more time.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, great.
Nice job.
I think everybody had an easy time with that.
Yeah, I do too. I think you guys got that.
All right, tell you what. Let's add that noise factor to it.
Let's take it up.
Let's yell when we say 1.
Yeah.
Let's go soft when we say 2.
Okay.
And we'll go loud again when we say 3.
With the high knees.
With the high knees.
With the high knees.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Here we go. Let's get the high knees going first.
Yeah.
So we just get the high knees. It doesn't have to be fast. All right. Here we go. Ready? 1,
2,
3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Nice job, gang.
Any smoke coming out of anyone's ears
that's
right
not
now?
easy.
Any smoke
It's
coming out?
not easy.
No, I don't see any smoke coming out. Okay. All right. We're going to come back and revisit that.
We'll revisit that with different layers of difficulty.
Okay. You know, Jackie, I think we should share with everyone, you know, we've been doing this for almost 16 years, exclusively Parkinson's.
Right.
And we've gotten into Alzheimer's
Yes,
now.
yes.
And just the aging brain, the foggy brain, right? And so what we've learned over the years, and we built a system around this. So when we want to help someone's brain, we have to work their heart. And that's the cardio portion. So we get your heart rate up. We ask you to do a brain exercise, rock, paper, scissors.
Something like that.
And then what happens after that? We go home?
No, we do core strengthening.
Oh, that's right. We do some core strengthening.
Core strengthening.
So it's time to get some core. And so we do cardio, we do some brain work, and then we get stronger core, because core muscles, shoulders to knees, everything front, back, and sides, if they're stronger, you move around the face of the earth easier.
Gang, that's our recipe for success for every class we teach.
Right. So
cardio, brain, core.
One of our favorite things to do is a one-arm clean and press.
One-arm clean and press.
Okay. Do you want me to get that 1 pound weight for you?
I would like the 50-pound weight.
Okay. So just to show you that we don't need anything fancy, here's a brick from my yard. This is a weight. Okay. It can be anything, gang. You got it. Yeah.
You're stuck at home. You can't find a weight. Pick up a rock from your yard.
Rock from the yard. Or, you know, a dumbbell is just an expensive rock. I mean, a fancy rock, I should say. But dumbbells are great too.
You can do this seated or standing, but pick up a weight. We have our weights in our left hand.
Yep. Left hand first. So here's what we're going to do. If I'm standing, I do a nice deep squat. Jackie's going to lean forward, and then we're going to go all the way up to the top.
That's a clean and
if
press.
I have a shoulder that allows me to do this, I go from floor to ceiling. That's kind of what we call it.
Yeah.
Floor to ceiling. We're not in a hurry. We're not in a hurry.
And if you're squatting, you're still looking at us when you squat.
Eyeballs are always on us, and our eyeballs are always on you.
Always.
Okay, we're doing 510 of these, right?
We're doing 10 aside.
Oh, 10 aside. That's right.
Oh, just 10.
I thought it was 510.
And we're terrible counters, so perhaps we're on 2.
I thought it was 02354.
02. Thank you.
I just gave you a little.
That's a hint. That's a hint.
Okay, this is our last one. I think
Yes.
this is 10.
Mm-hmm.
I go deep and I go up. Now, on the other side, let's go to the other side. If I've got a bad shoulder,
Sure.
which we all, kind of experience. once
Lots
in a
of
while,
people.
we can go deep here and then just bring the weight to the shoulder height. Okay. But since this shoulder feels good, I'm going to go up and over. We're not in a hurry. Hey, heart rate's going up a little bit.
It is going up, and
Heart rate's going
slower
up.
actually makes it a little bit more difficult.
Yep. Slower is actually better for you when it comes to strength training.
Nice job, everybody. Gosh, the screen looks good. I wish you could see what we see.
Lots of activity on the screen.
Lots of our friends and lots of our new friends.
Yeah, we love both.
Oh, we do.
Okay, let's call that 8.
Okay.
I have no idea where we're at.
I think that really was 8, actually.
There's 9.
We're going to call it 9. And
that's 10.
yeah, there's 10.
Hey, way to go.
Nice job.
Way to
You know
go.
what? That's the end of round 1.
That is the end of round 1.
So you know what time it is.
Banana split time.
It is not banana split time.
Let's bring up our name or the.
Let's bring up our words. Well,
words.
let's talk about our words. So, listen, a neurologist told me to practice short-term memory for everyone that is in the aging population, because you lose that first. Whether you have anything going on in your head or not, you're always going to lose short-term memory.
Absolutely.
And that the brain is like file folders, and the front file folder is your short-term memory. It's what you just did, and that's the quickest to go. So we practice short-term memory because hey, everybody wants to keep it. So think about those 4 words.
Okay, so how did you relate those 4 words? Did you make a sentence out of them, or did you do what I did and just go, okay, I'm going to remember them on the screen in a certain order?
My mind's eye sees them in my head.
Yeah. And if you're saying I have no idea what you're talking about, don't worry.
And if you're saying, why are you doing this? This is the test the neurologist gives you in the office to see what your short-term memory is.
It's the exact test they give you.
Why
4
not
words and a
practice it?
number.
Yeah. Why not practice it?
Plus, we just like to torture people.
Oh, this is one of the fun parts. All right. So thinking about it. You want to think about it? I've got a couple. I think I know most.
Okay. I think I know most of them.
Corn. I know the detasseling corn picture. So corn's a word.
And I rode my bicycle through the cornfield.
Okay. All right.
Bicycle.
And then
one of our favorite Nebraskans is Amber.
And then Grand Island.
Yeah, that's right.
Because that's where we spent some time. And then, all right, what's that number?
I got that number.
It's a zip code.
11112.
No, it is not. It is not. I'm going to go 02.
Oh wait, that's the code on my phone. 99999.
Why don't we just look at it?
0
2
3
yes
5 4.
You have it. Let's look at it.
Let's try it.
Let's look at and see if you all got it. There they are.
Okay.
So bicycle, corn,
Amber.
beautiful Amber, Grand Island, and 02354. You nailed it. You nailed it. All right. We're putting them away.
I have to.
Now listen, gang, if you said to me, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I can remember one of those words, don't worry about it. That's why we practice it.
Yeah. And that, practice makes perfect. So if you haven't done anything like that in 2,000 years,
why would you be good at it?
Why would you be good at it?
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question. If you practice something like that daily, would you get better at it?
Yes, indeed.
Of course you would.
Yes, indeed.
Of course you would. Okay. And that's part of what we do. Get people better. So
we get a lot of people better.
You know what? We've got round 2 cardio coming.
Round 2 cardio. So
gang, are you ready for this?
You know what round 1 cardio was? Do you need weights to get your heart rate up?
Yep.
Do you need more space? Make sure you have a clear space if you're running around your house.
So I love short, intense exercise. So we're going to do a 20 seconds on, a 20 seconds off.
Oh,
all right. So just for the sake of variety, I'm going to grab 2 bricks and I'm going to do a clean and press to get my heart rate up this time. All right. You can do anything you want. It doesn't matter. Run in place, jump a little bit, run around the house, go up and down the stairs. As long as it's safe and effective, we're in.
I'm going to do a chair jack, and I'm adding a little weight to it. So a chair jack for me is like a jumping jack in a chair.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
All right.
We're going to get started in about 10 seconds.
So 20 on, 20 off.
Yep, 20 seconds on, and then 20-second break.
Okay.
Okay, gang, we're at 70% effort. Here we go.
Here we go.
So we just came from a 70% effort in our last round of cardio. So we want to go right back there. 70% for me. Yeah, that's about right for me.
Yep. At
Is
the
it
end
right
of the
for you?
day, we want you breathless at the end of our round of cardio. That's where the magic happens.
And that's your time.
Woo! Take a minute.
That's why I
Breathe.
love 20s, because they're just quick, short, and sweet.
20's doable. It's
Mhm.
totally doable. Now, if you like an active recovery, you can move around a little bit
Yeah,
during this
stretch a
20
little bit.
seconds.
Go get a popsicle.
Go get a Dagwood sandwich.
Okay, here we go. Round
And
2.
we're on. Go.
70%. 70%. Hey, our friend Lois came on.
Well,
with us.
hello, Lois. We have
Isn't that
lots of great
wonderful?
friends
Hi.
on. Team Kalupa. And Bert, one of our faves.
Yep.
Come on, gang.
Almost there. That's your time.
There's your time. Nice job.
Okay, that's 2 at 70.
Mm.
We've got 2 more, and we're going to take it up to 80.
80% effort.
So it's even higher up now. Let's get a little bit more
Yeah.
out of this.
So I'm
going to
gonna-
power jump.
I'm going to get out of my chair.
Here we go. Clock doesn't lie, Jackie.
Come on, 20 seconds. Yeah, you cannot fight the clock.
Don't fight the clock.
Go, guys.
80% gets you out of breath enough that it's difficult to say a full sentence. Whew. Almost there. That's your time. Well
Very
done.
nice work. I
Yeah.
see some running. I see great things on the screen. Nice mix of cardio.
Whew.
All right, 20-second break, and we're at that again.
We are. Okay.
Ah, breathe. Don't forget to breathe.
Okay. Round 2.
Here we go.
Here we go. The last one. 20 seconds, and then we're going to take a break. Do a
80.
little brain work.
Go, go, go. 80%
Come on, here we
effort. It's a
go.
lot of effort. Woo.
Nice. And that's your time.
There you go. Oh, you notice there's not a lot of chit-chatting going on here when we're at 80%.
Not much chat
effort.
going on.
Oh, my goodness. All right. So we don't look at heart rate. We look at rate
No.
of perceived exertion. Are you a little out of breath? You can still say a sentence, but you don't really want to talk to me about what's going on in your life. That's where the best place for your heart to be, so that your brain is at that incredible, flooded with protective chemicals.
Yeah.
Relearn something, rewire something, do whatever you want to do better.
A lot of oxygen goes to the brain.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
our brain, make 2 closed fists. That's the size of your brain, okay? It's really not that big. No offense, but it's really not that big. It's about 2% of your body
Oh,
weight.
see the size.
My brain's
You've
bigger
got
than
a
yours.
bigger
Huh,
brain than
interesting.
mine.
That's
I
interesting.
doubt that.
Anyways, it takes 20% of our blood supply. The brain takes 20% of the blood supply coming
Yeah.
from the heart. That's significant.
Yes.
And
yes.
it's highly vascularized, and it needs blood flow.
Yeah,
So
it does.
if you haven't trained your heart, your brain is going to suffer. And I'll tell you, when you train your heart, your brain will get better.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
we need to say hi to 2 people on the screen.
Yeah.
Mary Wood is on the screen. You know, she's
Oh,
one of our
nice.
trainers for Total HealthWorks. Hey,
Mary.
Mary.
So good to see
And
you.
you know, we have Susie Weingartner on.
Oh,
Susie's one of
nice.
our favorites from Delay the
All
Disease.
right,
Hi,
Susie.
Susie. And you know, everybody's stuck in their house. So
Yeah.
if you're really having a little bit of fun with us today, gosh, join us.
Join us weekly, daily,
We're
almost.
teaching 10 classes a week.
Yeah, almost daily.
Yeah.
So, all
Okay.
right, let's go back to rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper,
Now,
scissors.
You're saying, well, what else can you do? We did everything we could do.
No,
Oh,
no, no,
sure.
no, no,
We're
no.
just the tip of the iceberg. All right, so here's what we're going to do. It's rock, paper, scissors. It's 1, 2, 3. Now, here's what I want us to do. I want us to alternate hands. So we're going to go 1, 2,
3. Oh,
1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
1, alternate,
2,
alternate,
3. That is tough.
1, 2,
2, 3. Oh, that is really tough,
right.
guys.
After hitting me in the gut.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So, okay, so we've got that down.
Okay.
All right. Now, how do we change this to make it tougher?
Mm.
Okay, so when your right hand throws paper,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to say paper.
Okay.
Okay.
It's no longer.
Other than that,
two.
it's all numbers.
Okay.
But when the right hand throws paper, it becomes paper. So let me show you what I mean by that.
Only the right hand. Here we go.
One. Paper.
Paper.
Three.
One. Two.
Three.
So only the right
Only
hand.
the right hand throws paper and it says paper.
We just went up about 4 notches.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should sit down.
Yeah,
and have
you
some
can
tea
sit
right
down
now.
if you want to. All right, let's try this.
All right.
I'm excited about this.
We're going to slow things down.
All
We
right, yeah,
don't need
please.
to be fast on this. All
Only
right.
the right hand.
Right hand does paper, you say paper.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
One.
Paper.
Three.
1,
Two.
2, 3. 1.
Paper. Three.
Ooh, 3. You almost got me.
One. Almost got you.
1, 2, 3.
One more time.
1.
Paper.
Three. 3. Wow.
That's tough.
That is tough.
Isn't that tough?
Now, if your head was scrambled,
oh, yeah.
don't worry about it.
Mine was too. That's really hard. But the idea is that if we slow things down, concentrate, we do it after a bout of cardio. See, because the brain is ripe and ready for learning and change.
Yes, it is.
And so if you've been teaching yourself to be out of control, which Parkinson's is part of Parkinson's.
Yes, it is.
You've had it for so long that you can get into bad habits. And so this is the way to retrain your brain to get back in control and at the same time help your memory.
Well, and one of our friends that's a really smart physical therapist told us, with Parkinson's disease, the conductor of the orchestra inside your brain that pulls all of these activities together isn't working that great.
Yeah, and it's affected by Parkinson's.
Right.
So you might feel like you can't multitask anymore, and that affects your gait, your posture, your words, just about everything.
But if you multitask when you don't need to, you get better at it.
You get better than when you need it.
That's true.
All right, should we turn up the heat just a little bit?
One more notch.
Let's keep everything the same. But let's add, we warmed up with this, gang, 2 side steps and then 2 side steps back. And what we're going to do is we're going to do that rock, paper, scissors drill the whole time we're moving.
Oh. Now, hold on. Let me give folks a chair option. Let me give you a chair option. If you're going to stay in your chair, your side step is 1, 2, and then
I'll tell you, start with us. So let's start on the left, Jackie.
Okay.
Let's start on the left, and we'll take 2 steps over. So if you're in a chair, you're going to go, here we go. Ready?
Here we go. Ready.
1,
2.
So it's the same movement. Let's just get our side steps down. All right. You ready to throw some 1, 2, 3s, rock, paper, scissors?
What hand are we starting with?
Okay. I'm going to start with my left hand.
Okay.
1. Paper. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Paper. 3.
1, 2, 3. 1. Paper.
Oh, 3. Isn't that awesome?
I'll tell you what, if you're going around the chair, that's actually more challenging.
I bet it is. All right, so I'll tell you what. Let's work on this
Nice
for
job.
60 more seconds.
Yeah.
And Jackie and I are just going to get
We're
going to
watch you. We're just going to see how you do with this.
Slow it down. Slow it down. It's not about speed. All right, let's see what you got, gang.
And there's no reason you can't stop and think a minute before you move.
Well, we know why Superman's on. Don Chalupa is Superman, and he's from Nebraska.
I know.
I know.
He gave us
Nebraskan.
some Nebraska words.
Look at David Butler gets a gold star today, too.
He's rocking
2
it.
in the same day.
know.
What is up with that?
Come on, Lois. I
we must
see
have
you.
had too easy of a workout.
Steve is here too. Oh,
Sister Mary is
Sister Mary.
on. So good to see you, sister.
And look at all these new names. Oh my gosh, so nice to see you. We got to let him think. We got to let him think.
Okay. Mom's the word.
Mom's the word. Wow. I see Gail and Susan Moore and Anne, Carolyn, Ernst, and Dennis and Joyce. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a
Wow,
tough
isn't
one.
that good stuff? Now,
It's a
just
tough one.
think about all the different combinations that you could start doing now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's kind of endless.
Well, and what we really should say is, if that last level of difficulty of that last turn up was too much for you, go back
take a
to
step
take
back.
the side steps
And
out
if
of
it
it.
wasn't enough, hey, we'll give you a few more things
Darn
to do.
right we will.
Just not
Darn
today.
right we will. Hey,
all right, cardio,
Yeah.
brain work.
Core.
Thank you very much.
Strengthening. Let's do it.
All
Let's
right,
do
let's
it.
do it. What do we got for round 2 core,
You know,
Jackie?
round 2 core is a plank party. We're gonna
Plank party. Okay. So let's do this. I'm gonna do mine on the floor.
All right.
And I'm gonna do 2 different types of planks. I'm gonna do one on my hands and one on my elbows. 30 on, 30 off. What are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna do my plank off of a chair on my forearms. I'll show you how to get up into that. You can be down on your knees, on your forearms, tuck your toes under, and then just pull your knees off the floor.
Yep. Or you can just come down into a plank and not ever touch the floor.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're coming with me, come on down to the floor. I'll get the clock, so you don't even have to look at the screen. You'll just have to trust that I've got the clock in my sights.
One quick note, if you are going to sit in your chair and you're just having a day that you need to stay seated, here's what you're going to do. You're on the edge of your seat. You lean back. And you're doing opposite knee to opposite
You're gonna want to do a
elbow.
plank. Trust me, that's a tough
You
move.
may want the plank.
That ain't an easy move.
But let's have a plank party.
All
Come
right.
on.
But if you can detassel corn, you can do that exercise. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. 30 seconds starts now. Hips are
Yep.
high. Hips are high.
You know, I think I'm going to add a toe tap to my
That
plank.
sounds good. We're breathing. Just keep your hips high. We don't want to sag down low in the hips. That's halfway.
Don't forget to breathe.
Breathe, relax the jaw. You can relax and work hard at the same time.
Sure you can.
Good stuff. Lunch is coming up, but it's okay. And that's time.
Well, you know what's coming up. Planksgiving.
Thanksgiving, Jackie.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
that hilarious?
You can do planks on Planksgiving. Sure you can.
Thanksgiving. Ha.
Ha.
Okay. We've got another 15
Round
seconds.
2.
We're off to round 2. 30
Yeah.
seconds of a
Mhm,
plank. Any kind of plank. Doesn't
Sure.
matter. I'm going to be on my elbows on round 2.
I'm going to go on a high plank off my chair.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we
up
go.
and we're planking.
I'm looking at some great looking planks on the screen.
You want your hips high. Hips are high. You know, what's so great about Zoom is that we can do two-way communicating where we can actually talk to people
I know.
and adjust them, make sure they're doing things correctly.
Yeah. And if you exercise with us on a regular basis, you'll get used to a lot of these things and it will not take you less
And
time.
that's your time.
There you go.
Sure, absolutely.
Nice job.
Okay.
Nothing like a plank on a Saturday afternoon.
Woo.
Woo.
Yeah. All right, let's take a blow. That's the end of round 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's take a breather.
Let's just say, and you know, Mary, our trainer that's on, she got her Total HealthWorks shirt on.
Oh.
She is training on Zoom. Guys, you can train with us one-on-one on Zoom on our Total HealthWorks
I'm trained
platform.
with someone like Mary.
Mary, you're from Wisconsin. Are you right? Is it yes,
But, you know,
Wisconsin,
she's in Wisconsin. She can train someone in
California,
Sure.
New Zealand.
Ohio.
Do you know we do have people from the United Kingdom on and from Africa on and
Yeah.
from all over the country, really.
Yep, it's really cool.
And they're meeting each other.
Which is really nice.
Yeah.
actually.
Oh my gosh,
Really
yes.
Okay, Jackie, we've got some words.
We do have some words. All right.
We've got some words.
Come on, guys. Did you put them in a sentence? Are you picturing them? Pull those words out. Come on, let's pull those words out.
I got them all.
You think
Do
you
you
have,
have 'em
them all?
I got 'em
I'm
all.
looking at them in my mind's
I got
eye.
all of them.
Bam, 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 bam. I
Okay,
think
so
I
what
have
are
them.
they?
Okay, so I have corn. I'm going catty corner. I have amber.
Now you're really messing things
Yeah,
up.
I know. I have bicycle. And I have one of my favorite cities, Grand Island.
Mhm.
The number is what really stumps me.
What's
All right.
the number, gang?
I know
Think
there's
about
no
it for a sec.
one
What's the
in
number?
it. It's a zip code. 02354. Gosh.
You nailed it. Let's see it. Pull it up.
Gang. Let's see how you guys did. You know, we are doing this with a lot of our classes, and it gets to be the greatest competition. Who can get the words?
Bicycle corn, Amber, Grand Island, 023454.
Now, you could take it to another level and say beach cruiser bicycle, detasseling the corn, Amber Winter, we love her, and Grand Island, Nebraska. But if you just got these
keep
words,
it simple, okay, for us.
Oh, nice job, guys.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Why don't we cool down? You know, and I want to show everyone kind of a really great walking drill that we do. All right.
Yep, it's time to cool down, and then we'll get a stretch in, and then we'll have a little bit of time to chat.
So, you know, a lot of people that we run into say, you know, I'm worried about my balance. So let's just fix that right now. Okay. How are you walking? How are you standing? So if my feet are close together, Jackie could push me over with a feather.
Oh yeah,
thanks, Jackie.
Sure could. That's one of my favorite.
That was more of a just figurative, not literal.
My feathers are pretty big.
But come on. Now let's say I go wide like John Wayne. Come on.
Wow. Okay, he is pretty sturdy here. You are too. You are too.
Okay,
if you're
you
wide.
will be too.
Yeah.
So why are we standing with close feet if our balance is bad?
Right.
It's because it's a habit. That's all. You know, Parkinson's has been with you for a long time. In my opinion, you've had it for a minimum of 20 years before you're diagnosed. And it's probably more like 30 or 40 years. And so the dopamine levels decrease. You start moving differently, certainly start feeling different. But then this becomes your habit.
It feels normal to walk like that because it's been coming on for 15 years.
So let's all stand like John Wayne, okay? We're wide. He gets off his horse. He's got a nice wide stance. And this feels better. Oh, are you saying what's going on? Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's do a little experiment. Let's go back to normal. So your feet are close together. Let's go down towards the floor. Don't have to touch it. Let's go up to the ceiling. If you touch the ceiling, you can click off. Let's go over to your left shoulder.
Feet are narrow.
And let's go over to the right shoulder. I just want you to get a feeling of what's going on. Okay, now let's go into our John Wayne stance. Let's go towards the floor. Let's go up to the ceiling. We'll look over your left shoulder. Let's look over your right shoulder. Now, how did that feel in comparison?
Oh, yeah.
Did you feel more stable there, more sturdy? Okay, so there you go. The question is, can you get to this wide stance every time you stop? Yes or no? Okay, yes, you can. No, you won't remember it. But what if you practiced it? Let's go to extremes, Jackie. Sometimes we got to go to extremes in order to get back to normal. What if we practice this 1,000 times a day? Do you think you'd get better at standing wide? Sure.
Would you have less falls? Sure.
Most likely. You know, we have a guy here in Columbus. His name's Bill. He's a Vietnam vet, and he was falling once a week. That's a true story.
True.
And all he did was taught himself how to stand like John Wayne. And when he walked with a wider stance, and then he stopped like John Wayne. And guess what? His falls disappeared.
True
he hadn't
story.
fallen in over 2 years.
True story.
So, okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to walk like John Wayne, and we're going to stop like John Wayne. Let's do 60 seconds of John Wayne walking and stopping. Okay, I've got the clock. I'll see you back here.
Yep, I'm going to take a peek at you. Nice wide stance. This is not a fast walk. Handful of steps, and then more importantly, stop really wide. Susie looks fantastic. Nice, Virginia. I see you, Jan Loken. That looks great. Lee, beautiful. Ken looks good. Nice job, Steve. Oh, Bert, awesome. Lois and Ken look great. Team Steve N and his teammate look great. I hope Joyce and Dorothy and Roger and Paul and Mary, thanks so much for joining us, Don. Nice and wide. Guys, this is a total fall preventer. Total. Hello, Franny. Nice to see you.
Very nice.
Maura. Gail. Gosh, lots of folks on here today.
Okay, Jackie, it's time.
It is time. We have some folks on from Minnesota. Thank you, Mary.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for having your friends. I'm sorry, not from Minnesota, from Wisconsin. All those states all blend together, you know.
No, they don't.
For me, they do.
Not.
They do blend together.
No. Not for me.
All right.
Okay, let's stretch a little bit. I'm going to do some of my favorite stretches. You're going to do a couple of yours?
Yeah, I'll do
Okay.
a couple of my favorite stretches.
If you know me, you know I love this stretch. We're going to grab the back of your head and we're going to pull your head down and over to the side. I want you looking into your open armpit. So my eyes actually go towards my armpit.
Mm-hmm. The side.
I'm gently pulling my head.
Yes.
I breathe out and I get deep in that stretch a little bit. Good. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Gently pulling your head. You're stretching yourself. You're not going to hurt yourself. Look into the open armpit. At the end.
Oh, I love
Good.
this stretch.
Yeah,
love
that's a
that
great stretch. All right, let's grab the back of your chair.
Mm-hmm.
And from the side, it looks like this. So I'm out on the edge of my chair. I lean forward. I'm going to look up. Now, let's look over your right shoulder and turn your belly button to the left. Yes, you heard me right. Look over your right shoulder and look to the left.
We're wringing you out like a washcloth.
Yep. That should deepen that stretch. Now we're going to do the same thing the other side. So now let's look over to your left, up and left, and turn your belly button to the right. That's in one of my favorites baskets. Now, my all-time favorite is a hamstring stretch because I think your hamstrings affect so much of your low back, and back pain can come from tight hamstrings. So let's push the belly button towards the toe and the toe comes towards the belly button. Your leg as straight as you can.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you should be feeling that up the back of your leg. You can intensify it by pulling your toes up a little more. I love this stretch.
And we'll do the same thing on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Nice big hamstring stretch.
Oh.
Belly button goes towards the toe. Toe comes towards the belly button.
Yeah. I love this stretch.
Good. Nice.
You know, I love this sort of hip stretch.
I knew you were going
I love this stretch. It's called a figure four. I'm going to take my left leg and my left ankle and put it on top of my right knee. Now, if you can't get here.
I'll give you an alternate.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go down low. I'm going to keep my ankles crossed down below.
So wherever your knee seems to fall, press it a little bit, get it a little bit of stretch, but then lean forward. Oh, you should be feeling it up the side of the left thigh and the glute, left butt cheek right there. Oh, yeah.
That left glute.
It's a great stretch. Hip flexors, lateral leg. Oh, let's sit up. Let's switch sides now.
Okay.
So I'm going to take my other ankle and put it on top of my left knee.
I'm just going to cross my ankles.
Oh, gosh, I feel this one already, and I haven't leaned forward. Now lean forward. Oh.
Intensify that stretch by leaning forward.
Figure four, one of my favorite stretches. Hey, if you have a hip replacement, you know, this one's okay.
Sure.
This is
just
totally
go lightly.
okay.
Yep. You can do this with a hip
Yeah.
replacement. Jackie, it's time for our favorite part of the day.
I know.
All right, so let's do this. We're going to get comfortable. I want you to just sit very comfortably. My hands are in my lap. I'm sitting upright. I want you to think about your breath. I want you to think about breathing in through your nose and then out through a mouth. Okay? So you can use words like, I'm breathing in now. I'm breathing out now. Let's count your breaths. How many breaths do you take in the next 2 minutes starting now?
Gang, that's your 2 minutes.
How many breaths did you take, Tacky?
You know, I got 10 breaths in.
Really?
Yes.
That's what I did too. I did 10 breaths in 2 minutes.
Really?
How did you get? Yeah, 20. Okay. Yeah, it really doesn't matter how many breaths
No, it
you
doesn't.
take.
Not at all.
The whole idea of that is that you're focusing on one thing, see, and that's a stress reducer. It should help you sleep too.
Yeah.
And it fights tremor,
Oh.
probably heart disease, cancer, and you name it.
Gastric reflux. We've got a list a mile long.
Yeah.
But if you can be mindful 2 minutes a day, that's what we call it, mindfulness or bridging. Oh my gosh, it's life-changing.
Yeah.
Absolutely
You know,
life-changing.
Jackie, you were kind of bossy to me today.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
I was not.
Get
Oh God, are you serious?
You know, sometimes you just gotta tell her who's boss, you know. Jackie, no, that's not
You
fair.
know what? You
That
know
is
what?
not
I'll
fair.
tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Jackie.
Oh, oh, you guys, thank you, Amber.
We do
Thank
like to have
you
a little bit of
so
fun.
much for letting us come into Nebraska today. And
Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We have this great new voice program.
We do.
And so if you're having problems with your voice, please join us because we've got a fix for you. And it's really awesome. We are doing 10 classes a week.
Yes.
We've got boot camp level. We also have
An
this type of a level.
easier level. Then
we
we
call
have
it easy moving it. And
brain and
body.
Brain and body is very similar to this class, but we focus more on memory, multitasking, thinking, cognition, that kind of stuff. But every class is pretty fun.
Well, I mean, you know, instead of watching cartoons, you can turn me on.
Netflix. Turn off Netflix, turn us on. Anyway, if you're interested, we are totalhealthworks.com. We're so glad to be here.
So great to see Nebraska people.
Hello, Paul and Diane from Wisconsin. Yeah. So nice to see everybody. But I got to thank all of our friends from Columbus and from the folks that joined us this morning. Gang, we taught 3 classes this morning.
Yeah.
And so we have some people that are
so
on
nice
again.
to see friends on, you know, and thank you.
Yeah,
thanks for joining us again. Brenda, thanks so much. Jane, you're awesome.
Superman. I hope you got that rock, paper, scissors. Okay, that was a tough one. That was a really tough one.
You know what? I'm full of
ideas. I know you are full of it. Yeah. Totally full of it.
Full of it.
That's it. That's it. All right, gang. So
any questions?
Susie and Mary, thank you. Yeah. Anybody have any questions? I think there's a way to figure out that you have a question. We can just unmute you.
Or you can type it up.
I just asked everybody to unmute themselves. So if you do have a question.
Yeah, if you have a question and you want to just holler it out. Or if you want to say, what in the world is wrong with you two?
What the heck's wrong with you two?
What's wrong with you two? We're not right.
Lots of things.
Yeah, the list goes too long.
You know, we actually like what we do, and we like each other, and we work well together, and we trust each other, and it's just been a great
it's a good
experience, and
yeah.
we're going to keep going. You know, we're going to keep going.
This is not going to stop after COVID is gone, guys, because you know what? I don't know where you are, but our COVID's kind of crazy right now, and people are stuck at home, and there's an issue with loneliness and anxiety and depression. If you can spend an hour with us and maybe laugh, get a workout in.
I don't think you're going to be more depressed. Let's put it that way.
Chat with somebody from another country or another state.
Yeah. And you know, we all kind of have similar problems and similar things going on. Sometimes that's all you need.
And we love everybody that we see on the screen. So you know what, Amber, you are the bomb for letting us help your support group today.
Yeah.
Please tell Ted we said hello. We love him.
Thanks for letting us in.
Yeah, I'll definitely tell Ted you said hello. And thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate it. It's so great to have you back in Nebraska. So thank you.
Our pleasure. We would love to come visit you physically sometime.
We really want to come to Nebraska.
Yeah, as soon as we can, as soon as that's something that we can do, you're invited.
I'll tell you what, though, I want to detassel some corn when I'm there. Seriously, I swear to God, I do. I want to do that.
In the 100-degree heat.
I don't care. Bring
with
it
a
on.
hat on.
Yeah, I want to do that.
But gang, if you are interested in maybe personal training, we have so many folks that can help you. We've got Mary, who's on screen, and a couple of other ones, David and I. And gosh, just join us for a couple group classes. We have a free class every Wednesday.
Yeah, free class every Wednesday. Just come and join us.
And if you want to see unlimited classes, the good thing is we record every class that we do. And so you can go back and do it on demand if it's a better time.
Yeah, so you go, you know what, this class really helped me, and there's a lot of good tips for me in this class. All right, you can watch it as many times as you want to.
Yeah.
It won't be live, but it's the same class.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just
but we're live every week.
Yeah, and if anybody has any questions,
you never know what's going to happen.
You never know.
You never know what's going to happen.
Ow, I hurt my hand. All right, gang, have a fantastic day wherever you are. Stay safe. Wear your mask when you go out.
Gold stars for all you doubles today.
Yeah,
okay?
The double.
Thank you.
What could be better?
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Amber. Ask us back. We're always happy to help you.
Thanks.
It was a great class.
Thanks, Lois. You're the bomb.
Bye.
All our friends are.
Bye.
Bert, I love
Bye,
you.
everybody. Have a good weekend.
Steve, Joyce, nice to see you. Paul, Gail, look at all these folks. Roger,